Hi, everyone. Welcome to the 401k Marketing Podcast. Are you ready to be the go-to expert in the retirement plan community? Listen in as we share ideas, resources, and best practices that you can use to professionalize your firm, demonstrate your authority, and earn more 401k business.
Summer is a great time to slow down, take a vacation, relax with friends and family. But don't forget about your business development initiatives. I'm Patrice Sikora, and in today's podcast, Sasha Cibrian with 401k Marketing will share what a business development strategy is, the important steps involved to get it up and running, and some expert tips to implement today. Hey, Sasha, how you doing?
Oh, I'm great. Happy summer, Patrice.
Yes, happy summer it is. So what is this business development you're talking about? Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. First and foremost, I want to wish everyone a happy summer. I hope everyone's been able to take a little bit of a break, a sabbatical, if you will, enjoy time with your friends and family. But yeah, business development, as much as everyone loves a good vacation, at the end of the day, business doesn't stop. So having a business development strategy is really important, especially in these lovely months of summer. So a business development strategy is basically the ultimate goal of advancing your practice in all areas. So that's going to be client acquisition and retention, your reputation, brand awareness, all the way to like your professionalism, your expertise, how you service clients, and pretty much in the most simplest terms, it's developing your business as a whole. And we've really started to use this term a lot lately because the word marketing, it makes people, advisors, think of just like advertisements, design, some social media. Yeah. But marketing actually does this business development through thought leadership, your branding, content, your sales material. Really, the list goes on and on. But marketing is business development, and you can develop and advance your business in all areas by using many different types of marketing.
Sasha, could you review step by step how to develop that full business development strategy?
Yes. So if you've been listening to us for some time, or maybe you've attended a presentation of 401k marketing in the past, you're probably familiar with what we call the sales funnel. It's pretty common just in marketing terms in general. But we're going to go through the sales funnel to have that business development strategy specifically for client acquisition. So we're going to start at the top of the sales funnel, because if you think of a funnel, it starts large and it gets very small. It's because you're trickling down the pool of prospects to get to that client. So top of the funnel with the most people. To reach the most people, you're going to prospect, by social media and email. Those are digital efforts. So you're going to need content to consistently share. That's going to be, videos, images, guides, articles. There's, of course, a ton of options. And I really have two rules that I give advisors when they say that they want to start actively marketing is you have to be consistent and you have to be authentic. I give a lot of credit to the advisors that do it all. They create their own content. They are the marketing person at their firm because it is a lot of work. So there's always a time and place for partnership because of that. So of course, 401k marketing, we have a content marketing membership. It's strategy driven. It's awesome. It gives advisors content that's all retirement plan focused. And of course, it is pre-curated. So it makes it really easy to share. But we see success with our clients when they tweak just a little bit of the language. They change the first sentence, they make it their own, because now it's considered original content. So of course, curated content is always going to make it easier to be consistent and share constantly because you don't have to create anything from scratch. But because of that, you should try and change some of the language, whatever it is, to make it your own. And you can work in some personal marketing as well. So of course, that would be like a company update, a life milestone. I know for me personally on LinkedIn, because it's a professional platform, it's mostly used to share things about work. When I see my clients share something like I had a client that just got married this year. They posted on LinkedIn. I thought that was so nice to see that. We have another client that adopted a dog to be a therapy dog. The dog graduated.
Oh,
Probably the cutest thing ever. Shared that on LinkedIn. We love that. You have a baby, whatever it is, you hired someone new. I mean, those are exciting things to share that show a little bit more personal side of you. So always try and incorporate that into your social media and email marketing. So again, that's all the top of the funnel prospecting. So we're going to move into the middle of the funnel. So the list is getting smaller. This is where you're taking the next step of communication with prospective clients. You should be sending follow-up emails, personal emails if possible. So like sending them actually from your Outlook and your Gmail. You can guarantee that they're getting to the inbox. You can call people. I would say let's use this strategy sparingly because cold calling is not thriving right now, I would say.
no,
You
I
know,
would say not.
it's not. Yeah, you get the notification on your phone, scam likely. I'm not picking it up. I don't think anyone is. So I always say like, call, but don't use and abuse that strategy. You know, make sure if you're doing it, there is an intention behind it. So you can also get creative in this stage as well. I have a client that makes short videos for leads. He's talking in the video. It's literally like just him. He does like a 30-second video, talks about his firm, what makes them different, something specific about their plan. I also love when advisors can use a little bit of humor in their marketing in this phase. As long as you're not losing your professionalism and you're still coming off as trustworthy, memes, GIFs, super fun to use and follow up. We use them sometimes in our emails as well. I always say like, pick something that everyone will know. Like everyone knows The Office.
Right.
There's so many memes that you can use from that show. So that's middle of the funnel. Following up, trying to move them into the next stage to where you can get a meeting, get a call, meet in person. So the next is the bottom of the funnel. So we're getting even smaller, decision and action phase. So this is where you are meeting in person, meeting over Zoom. This is the finalist meeting where you're presenting your designed materials, your pitch deck, your brochure, your service overview. A few podcasts back with Rebecca and Missy, they talked about the importance of design. And I believe they talk a lot about branding, marketing materials. So if you haven't listened to that one, that's a great podcast to learn a lot about what your marketing materials should include when it comes to your branding so that how you represent yourself is also represented in those marketing materials. There should be no disconnect. So if you haven't listened to that one, definitely check it out to learn more about how you can stand out. And again, this strategy is only for business development goals related to client acquisition. There's a ton of strategies that pertain to, of course, client retention, brand reputation, and more. But once you're done, of course, with that decision phase and they decide, if they're going to become a client or not, if they do become a client, your marketing and business development strategy doesn't stop there. Your clients can become raving fans of you. They can refer you business. So making sure that you even have a strategy for them, whether that's constantly sharing content with them on like a monthly or quarterly basis, newsletters, videos, events, client appreciation, that's all a part of a business development strategy. So hopefully that sums that very long sales funnel up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. The funnel idea is so clear in itself. Thank you for that. But now, is there something you can share that might advance an advisor's business right now? Something that's really easy?
Yes, of course. So I think what I hear most from advisors until they become clients is they need help with top of the funnel. So finding people to market to, what do I share? What's going to make me look professional? How do I find these people? So one thing about LinkedIn, it's only going to show your content to people that you're connected with. 99% of the time. So a quick and easy action item is to aim to connect with 2 to 4 new people per week on LinkedIn. I feel like the rule of thumb is like you have to have 500 connections. Aim for more. Go for 1,000. Like that's a situation where I would say the more people, the better, because then the more people you can get in front of, because your social media, unless you go viral, it's probably just going to be to your network. They're only going to be the people seeing your content that you share. So try to connect with 2 to 4 people per week. LinkedIn, of course, has really great filters where you can search for people based on company, their job title. So definitely take advantage of that. And same thing with your email list. I recommend 500 contacts. Email is quality over quantity to me. So I can't necessarily say that having the biggest and baddest list is the best. So if you're a local firm and you have a list of like 50,000 contacts, I don't know if that's really going to, and they're all over the US. Yeah, I don't know how that really is going to get you towards your goal of being like the go-to local firm. So again, try and do quality over quantity. Of course, there's a ton of vendors in the space that are Form 5500. There are some tech vendors where you can access data lists. Of course, you can do things organically too, by meeting people at conferences, collecting business cards, running ads. You can collect contacts. So, growing your lists on LinkedIn and email, those are things that you can do every single day to start adding more people to your network. And then another quick tip is really just expanding your business awareness wherever you see the chance. So I'm sure every advisor has this at the back of their mind is like, bring my business card wherever I go. You never know if you'll meet someone, they're in need or they own a business. You just never know. So make sure that, while you don't have to be on all the time, but especially in these summer months where, maybe you're out of your hometown and you're visiting somewhere else, you meet someone, you never know what can happen. So make sure that, you have a business card on you or you have your elevator pitch ready if someone asks you, hey, what do you do?
Now, Sasha, you mentioned partnering, you mentioned vendors. What is something that an advisor might want to outsource or get some help with when they're really getting into their business development strategy?
Definitely. So it really depends. Of course, your bandwidth and budget have a lot to do with it. For us at 401k Marketing, our membership comes at 3 price points, 3 very different options that can kind of fit anyone. I do feel like I'm seeing more and more advisors that are like, no, I can do this. I just need the content, but I can do the implementation. Now, if you have a larger team and you have a marketing person, maybe you outsource content, but they can implement it. Or if you have advisors that are like, no, I would like to write content and I have a lot of ideas, that could be an opportunity to do something in-house. But I do find that, outsourcing content or marketing help from experts, especially experts in this space like us, is very helpful. We obviously know the space very well. We've had clients that are retirement plan advisors, TPAs, industry partners. That's our bread and butter. So I always recommend, partnering if it's the right fit. It's got to feel right. You got to make sure that whoever you're partnering it gets you, understands your business, understands your goals, is willing to fight for you and help you with your marketing no matter what. But of course, there's always going to be those circumstances where like maybe it's a better idea to hire someone and train them to be able to push content out for you. So it really depends. It's a good opportunity to get with your team and look at all the marketing you have, look at what you're doing and decide like, hey, can we do this on our own? Like if we just get a schedule, figure it out, can we do it on our own? Or is it going to be better for us, save us time, save us the headache if we just partner with someone?
Sasha, this is really strong strategic information. How can listeners reach you at 401k Marketing for more?
Absolutely. So we have a website, 401k-marketing.com. And we also have the membership website, which is retirement-plan-marketing.com. It's weird. They're basically the same thing, just different words. So you can visit both of those. I definitely recommend checking out the membership website. We just added a lot of really great content. We have a confidence in crisis campaign, lifetime income illustrations campaign, adding a lot of stuff on the state mandated plans. So a lot of fun stuff going on over there. But you can also reach out to us, info@401k-marketing.com. We look forward to chatting with any and all of you. But of course, at the end of the day, do your research first, check us out, see if you like our vibe, and enjoy your summer as well. And definitely taking time off is super important. We're huge fans of that here, but don't forget about your marketing. If you need help, give us a call.
And follow this podcast for updates on marketing successes and some new ideas. And please share with others.
Thank you so much for listening to today's 401k Marketing Podcast. Click the subscribe button below to be notified when new episodes become available. The information covered and posted represents the views and opinions of our guest and does not necessarily represent the views or opinions of 401k Marketing. The content has been available for informational and educational purposes only. We hope you enjoyed.